Nation, Sanbonan Bafetu, Sanbonani, and welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQB. So, Bafetu before I go any further. Hey, and better than that, Bafetu, I have some exciting news. Abanye, they might think of it as bad news, in this one, but so far, I think for me personally, I think it's one of the most exciting news because I see, Uti, there's hope and there's progress in terms of what is happening at Nasreddine. Now, speaking of what is happening at Nasreddine, I have something that I want to show you, this short clip nyana, and then later on I will add on what I want to say to you guys, because definitely this is something that I think you need to see, because this guy, Upele, was talking about his scouting. So he says, Uti, it's very important to Mangabe, you are going for a player. You need to look at the player live, analyze it through YouTube, but also go through, mbone, real life, what kind of a player is he? In this so let's just take a look at this and then we'll continue from there.
I tend to watch players live. We can talk about
I've seen you.
We can talk.
Technical scouting department is very important.
Yeah. Okay. Just to add there. Look. Hence, we said this department is very, very important, and also it's important to watch players live. We can talk about.
I've seen you.
We can talk about the YouTubes of this world, but it doesn't give you exactly what you need. And if you're not gonna travel to Africa, if you're looking for a player, and also even if he's on the bench, you want to see, is he daydreaming on the bench? Is he watching the game?
Exactly.
During warm up as well? You want to see how does he warm up and so forth. And then after there, while you are still there, you need to do a research about him. You don't want to bring someone who was in prison for 8 years. You need to do a lot of research. You go deeper. The family, the parents, does he have kids and so forth. That is why if we're looking for a player, you end up spending about 3 weeks in Europe or in South America or in Africa. You watching the purpose.
Well, I hope in Zudaba too. And for me today, I've seen Nasreddine Nabi was attending one of the games where Stellenbosch FC was playing against Mamelodi Sundowns. Before this match, I was watching Orlando Pirates, now Cape Town City, where they were looking a bit difficult, and hopefully I was thinking maybe nayo leyo match leyo coach angayianalyza abuyele, because akunzima bafethu, to be honest. Angifuna ngicabela manga. If you have seen how Cape Town City was playing, you could have seen okay, definitely kunzima. Even on this match was ishawe nje Mamelodi Sundowns, I think ishawe 1-0. It's because it's difficult bafethu. PSL is not easy, to be honest. PSL is not easy. So I just hope Coach Nabi can manage to find ways to survive it, because izomhlafuna bafethu, angifuna ucabanga PSL izomhlafuna. Now, speaking of a PSL, for me, I know today Nasreddine Nabi was spotted attending a match of Mamelodi Sundowns, and I think this is the second time, if I'm not mistaken. I've reported about it before. Nabi was spotted watching a game, Mamelodi Sundowns. Now this is the second time, and if this is the second time, ngiyazbuza ukuthi why angayanga ku Pirates, yini special nganga Sundowns, unless Kaizer Chiefs are looking for the services of Fawaaz Basdien, and Basdien once said himself ukuthi yes, he would love to play for Kaizer Chiefs. And we know Stellenbosch FC, they said they're going to try everything to keep the player, even though he's interested in playing with Nabi. Now, for me, Bafetu, to be honest, I really think Kaizer Chiefs management, they need to make a plan, Bafetu Bastolele of Fawaaz Basdien, because what I've seen on today's game, Bafetu, I don't want to speak much, but definitely we do need Fawaaz Basdien. Who could have thought Mamelodi Sundowns could get beaten by Stellenbosch FC? And I'm not sure if this is an away goal, but yeah, if ever it is an away goal, then they stand to benefit on the MTN 8, because that means they have 2 points. It means it's 2 goals in one goal. So, angazi bafethu, but for me personally, I do think ukuthi Kaizer Chiefs, they need to make a plan and get us Fawaaz Basdien. Angazi ukuthi bayoyenzani, angazi yini plan abangayenza, but they need to get us Fawaaz Basdien bafethu. Because if we don't get this guy, asinayo left back. We have to be honest bafethu. Emuva sisashota, we don't have a left back. We don't have a high quality left back like this guy. Angali, he might be a bit expensive, but I do know to Kaizer Chiefs, if ever they are serious, they might do something in terms of securing the services of Fawaaz Basdien, because I've seen they just did a deal with Cape Town Spurs. I think they bought Ashley Cupido. Ashley Cupido might be joining Stellenbosch FC njengasekudala. So if ever bona they are able to sign players, and bamtholenga 9 meter, which is surprising because Ashley Cupido is a forward player, but he's going to sign, if ever sign with Stellenbosch FC for 9 meter bafethu, which is angazi ngizothini, but it's so confusing. But we know they've said it before, they don't want Kaizer Chiefs to have some of the players. And another thing I did report in terms of Asanele Velabai, if ever Kaizer Chiefs, they are serious with signing Asanele Velabai, even though I still think we don't need that boy that much. Maybe we should prioritize getting Fawaaz Basdien instead of Asanele Velabai. But anyways, it will depend on the coach what him and the team, the management are going to do, because I don't want to lie with it too. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Zobuya. PSL, I think it's getting tougher and tougher, because if you take a look at the previous years, it was nothing that much, man. It was nothing serious. Hence, we managed to win about 15 trophies with MTN 8, and some teams are still trying. But now it's going to be difficult for the Wuti in terms of those games. But anyways, guys, I don't know. I don't know if ever you have a plan with Kaizer Chiefs, what can they do in order to secure the services of Fawaaz Basdien? Please let us know down in the comment section below, because for me personally, I do think we need this guy. Also, like I've said before, Nabi was spotted Lapaya, so I'm not too sure if bigger analyzer of Fawaaz Basdien or it was just analyzing Imamelodi Sundowns. Angifuna nje ukuthela kakhulu spice. We're gonna hear as time goes on. Then taking a look at some of your comments bafethu fast before I move on. Ubongane Mahlatini says, been waiting on your update. Trust your updates, Wafo. Thank you so much, Bongane Mfethu. But for now, there's nothing. I just wanted to give you guys Unabi and also the scouting no Basdien. And then Amela Mohmane says, oh no, IG Spoo says we're ready, we need him fit, like definitely we really need Fawaaz Basdien. And then Amela Mohmane says we really need him, definitely fit. We need Basdien. Angazi the plan is ngayenza ukuze simthola, but we do need Basdien nathi sokhona ukujabula. Then Nosipho Mdlalo also says wala Mabizo siyamdinga lo mchita umnandi. Definitely we do need Fawaaz Basdien, but what can we do so that Kaizer Chiefs can sign Basdien? Please let me know if ever you have a plan down in the comment section below. But fit too. Last comment, Neo Malinde says mele bayobheka left back Japan and not lago PSL. Ashfetu is card. The thing is Kati, and another thing, we might get a left back Japan, but are we sure he's going to perform like the player that we know is Monayo Kichimayo like PSL? Someone who is dangerous, someone who omnad, some tolap in faith. But anyways, like I've said, if you watch the video from the beginning, there's someone who's talking about scouting. You need to scout the players. Umbugele live, ungambugele through ama YouTube subject, analyze it there, and then you don't know. You can start from there and then you go straight live to analyze the player. From Amamechiniko, it takes time for a scout to find the right players. It's because they analyze players for months and months and months. It was about khona ukubona ukuthi okay, this player is going to fit or kanjani. And then there are more comments. I have Unewa Malindi says Mele Bayobega. Okay, I've read this one. Darlington Nyati says he's a good player, hopefully we get him, definitely bro. And then Bongani Mahlatini says yeah, we need this guy, even Nabi is showing the management. Let's hope ukuthi bigababonisa lo comfort, because yeah, it will definitely make us happy, and we do need this guy. And then Akuya says Ageze, we need him a lot, definitely we need this player, we need Basdien. Ngiyayibona le ndaba ukuthi hey khona Ryan Hanemob 4 million in bafethu, we need Basdien. And then sobona indaba ze striker later on, because I think if ever we have Gaston Sirino Pambili and then also playing with some of those young stars, I think we might survive bafethu with the strikers that we currently have, Uranga, Ashley Dupreez. I think we might survive. Just nje bathole supply labantu singakhona man, there's something that we can create. I think there's something that we can create. Bafethu, I think this is it. Bengifuna nje just ukunikeza lokho, and hopefully Kaizer Chiefs, they do something about Fawaaz Basdien, because we need him. If ever Elon, they managed to sign and they exchanged, they managed to sign Ashley Cupido and they exchanged a player, because Stellenbosch FC, they gave Cape Town Spurs a player, and then they signed Ashley Cupido. So it was like an exchange, bamnikeza player, and then basign Ashley Cupido by Etenemal in this finalizer. So definitely Nati, maybe we might do something like that with this Fawaaz Basdien bafethu.